Welcome back to the Obese to Elite Transformation series. I have always struggled with my weight, regardless of being fit or not. At the end of 2024, I was 115 kilograms and decided to make a change. I lost 30 kilograms in a year, but as always, I quickly started putting that weight back on, and I caught myself at around 95 kilograms. At this point, I decided enough is enough. I need to make a lasting change. I'm going to document the entire process to hold myself accountable online and also to keep me motivated. But to make this a lasting change, it's more than just cutting weight super quick. In the process, I'm also going to work on becoming an elite runner and pushing myself to the best that I can be. As of now, I'm a very average runner. This is a process, this is a journey with no fixed endpoint because it's a lifestyle. I will become elite. And more importantly, I'm going to stay that way. A quick reminder of how we started this process. It wasn't great, but we started week 2 having lost weight in week 1, which was good. 92.35. Boom. We'll take that. So we started Monday pretty locked in. We hadn't lost the weight we wanted to in week 1, and we knew why that was. We had still been drinking. The diet had been good, maybe not great, so there was room for improvement there, but we'd put in great effort with the running, and the main takeaways was to keep that consistent, tighten that diet, and cut out the drinking for this week. So we started Monday with a good plan and lots of motivation. And Monday's a fun one. We go for a run with the wife, we get to enjoy training her whilst taking in a recovery session ourselves, and then we get a game of pickleball at the end, which is always a good laugh. 91.35, what you saying? I lost the footage for my Tuesday running. There's a video on my shorts, so I did run on Tuesday, but I got no footage. However, I was so buzzing on Tuesday when I weighed in. After weighing in on Monday and my weight not being where I'd wanted it to be, I'd locked in so hard on Monday that to see the scales just fly down in the right direction on Tuesday just kept me motivated for the rest of the week. So it was a very good start. 90.85, let's get it. Right direction. By Wednesday there was a definite pep in our step. The diet wasn't causing me any issues, and my body at this point was feeling pretty good considering I hadn't had a day off running yet. So at this point, there's not much more to say, except bring on Thursday. 91.1, let's go. So Thursday, even though we'd put on a little bit of weight, we were still well under what we started the week at, and morale was still high. The body was feeling good, we were just having fun with it still. And keep in mind, Thursday night's where it started to go wrong for me last week. So all I cared about at this point was not making the same mistakes again. 90.75, come on! It was the end of the work week and we could not be happier with how well we'd done this far. I was going into the weekend determined to smash it, especially as I had let myself down a little bit and not added any weight training to the plan this week. So I thought I'm going to make up for it and do some crazy running. And more importantly, no drinking. There we go, 90.95. Now Saturday, let's focus on the running. We went to the Monkey Pagoda for the first time in a long time. Now, this is a beautiful place to run, in the quarry and up and down the pagoda itself, but we hadn't done any elevation training for a while. And normally we can do at least 4 to 5 laps of this route. But today wasn't our day. We managed 2, which kind of sucked. But we keep on grinding and we don't let it stop us. Our body's still sensitive to the heat after the heat stroke. And at this point, we'd ran more consecutive days than we'd ever done before. So it was just about still showing up. And hey, we got some banging footage. 90.85. Banging. So we'd wanted to go back to the pagoda and seek revenge after Saturday. However, we slept in and we also had another idea. We're starting to train for our next ultra. And I wanted to find the perfect 10k loop from my apartment, as I have this training challenge in mind that I will discuss at a later date. Anyway, we did find the perfect loop, and we had a great run. We got to try out a new belt, which was really good, and we handled the heat perfectly compared to the previous day. Now I can't lie, Saturday and Sunday, I let the side down. I ran hard, I didn't drink, but my diet kinda went out the window and I indulged far too much with pizzas, curries, ramens, and well, after we'd done such a good job on the scale, you're about to see what happened. Oh no, what a bad end. 91.85. As you can see, the weight was significantly higher than it was on Friday. However, we still lost half a kilogram this week, which means we're moving in the right direction. The diet Monday to Friday was good, we just need to keep it focused for the weekend. We also maintained the running streak, hitting 14 consecutive days. And hey, we didn't drink any alcohol, which is good. So even though we let the diet slip in the weekend, overall I think that was a successful week. And I think that beyond the scales, visually we're looking a lot better already. Don't get me wrong, there's still a long way to go. So make sure to check in for week 3 next week.